Hey guys, Doug here today with March's eating newsletter. So I'm going to try a little bit different format. I'm going to try to verbally tell you what's going on next month, upcoming March, as well as into the spring. Got a little feedback, and we've been trying to do a little bit more video communication with you guys. I think that with today's technology, iPhone, stuff like that, you can just press play, put your phone down, listen to me chat for about 10 or 15 minutes, and you'll be up and coming as far as what's going on here, rather than reading a page or two of newsletter. So let me know, at the end I'll remind you again, but let me know what you think of this. I'm going to try to keep it underneath 10 minutes, but I love to talk, so that may not happen. But anyways, give me your feedback on this format as far as the newsletter goes. So as far as first thing to cover, member spotlight. March's member spotlight is Steve Kelly. Steve, you can find him here at pretty much any time. The dude can come at 6 a.m., may come at noontime session, may come at the 6 o'clock, 5:45 at night session. Never has an excuse. If he can't make it in the morning, he comes at noontime. If he can't make it at noon, he comes at night. Steve, outside of here, is a gymnast. He's also a gymnastics coach. So the reason I put him as member spotlight, extremely dedicated guy, very nice guy, but he also just smashed 2 records on our board behind me, if you can see it. Hopefully if I angle this camera right. He broke the chin-up record of 30, so he got 30 strict chin-ups, as well as right after that, pretty much a minute or 2 of rest, busted out 100 push-ups. So he's got some real good upper body weight strength, so I want to put him as March's member spotlight. If you guys know of anyone for a member spotlight, definitely just let me know, and I'll be sure to recognize them in an upcoming month. So, what we got going on here for the month of March and the springtime? First thing we're pretty excited about is next Wednesday, depending upon when you read this, I'll give you the date, Wednesday, March 6th at 3 o'clock. We're going to be doing our retesting for our clients. So, come in to your session 15-20 minutes early, and we will reassess you. Okay, we'll take a look at, for the adults, we're going to take a look at your weight, we're going to take a look at your body fat, ask you how your diet's going, take a look at your program, seeing how you're improving on that, get a reassessment of your goals, and basically seeing what you're trying to achieve in the upcoming months. For our kids, we're going to do that same thing, as well as we have 5 standard tests that we take them through. Chin-up, max chin-up test, broad jump, vertical jump, 5, 10, 5, and 20-yard dash. So we'll retest them on that. Also that day, we're pretty excited. Some of you have been familiar with the latest internet video craze, which is the Harlem Shake. For those who don't know, hard to explain, just YouTube it. It's been a huge craze. The kids have loved it. So we want to make our own edition here. So next Wednesday, March 6th at 3 o'clock. That's 6 o'clock, but 3 o'clock. We're gonna film that, and so make sure bring your kids here. They can bring whoever they want. It's free, open to the public. They should be bringing a costume if they have one. It's kind of a crazy video. Want to dress them up in a costume. So 3 o'clock next Wednesday. Make sure they bring their friends. Moving on. We got Charity of the Month. So some of you noticed the poster on the bulletin board over there with Charity of the Month. Basically every month I selected a charity. So March's charity is Autism Society of Maine. April's charity is Animal Welfare Society. Goes on and on. Every month we got a different charity. Basically, what we're doing with that is we'll have a general donation jar for anyone who wants to donate for that charity that month. But also for anyone new that signs up in that month, I'm going to take half of their first month membership and put it right towards that charity. Okay, so hopefully they'll help out a lot of charity with that. So any new person that joins, I'm going to take half of their first month, put it right towards that charity. Okay, if you guys have any charities in mind for the upcoming months, let me know. I have outlined through December, but I can definitely make some changes to that if there's a specific charity you have special interest in. Going along with the whole charity theme, we have our next charity boot camp scheduled. For those who were here last year, we did 3 or 4 charity boot camps, packed in 75, 80 people here, kicked your butt while helping out a charity. We did Maine Cancer Foundation, we did Toys for Tots, Wounded Warrior, Food Pantry, all great stuff. In April 23rd, Tuesday night at 5:45 p.m., we're going to be doing our next charity boot camp. I know it's about over a month away, but I wanted to pop it into your head now, April 23rd. We're doing it for the Animal Welfare Society. So help out those little critters of yours. That is Tuesday, April 23rd at 5:45. So keep that in the back of your brain there. Next thing on the topic of here, I'm doing this all, no retakes, nothing, so bear with me here. Next thing I want to talk about is little articles that I've been writing on. For those who don't know, I'm a pretty big writer. I do a lot of writing for different websites and stuff like that. Kind of one of my second passions on top of coaching. It's all fitness related writing. I just got asked to write for military.com. So I just did my first article for them yesterday, Monday the 25th of February. I'm trying to do one a week for them. So if you want to head over, I'll put a link below in this video. Head over to military.com, read my article. I think this first one I did best exercises muscle by muscle. So took each muscle and picked my favorite exercise. So hope you'll learn a lot from that. Also, for those who don't know, myself, Josh, and Jared all have our own blogs. Mine is linked onto our website, and you can also find Josh's and Jared's through our Facebook page. If you're not on our Facebook page, I highly suggest you get on it. I post a tip, video, something every day there. I've had a lot of clients come in and say, hey Doug, the only reason I'm here today, I was sitting on the couch, logged into Facebook, saw your motivational tip, and then I said, oh crap, I better get to the gym. So hopefully that's what it's there for, to motivate you guys. So get on our Facebook page, post a lot of good stuff there. But anyways, I link Jared and Josh's blog there all the time. So feel free to, they write some great stuff on it too. Also, our YouTube page, for those who don't know, we have a YouTube page. If you go right to our website in the top right-hand corner, there's a link to our YouTube page, as well as our Facebook page, as well as our Twitter page. We got everything. Phone's ringing. Hopefully it's not too important. Anyways, where am I? YouTube page. We just uploaded 140 exercises, I think, on our YouTube page. I use that mainly for my online clients. For those who don't know, I do a ton of online coaching. So people in California, Washington, D.C., Florida, everywhere. Come to me, email me and say, hey, I want a program made. Can you coach me? It's basically like personal training, except for I'm physically not there. So I chat with them once a week via the phone, see how they're doing, write their programs for them, go over nutrition with them, everything for them, except for actually physically being there. So a good way to do that, obviously there's some type of communication lag with, okay, do a Bulgarian split squat. Instead of verbally telling you how to do it, I now have pretty much every single exercise up on our YouTube page. Obviously there's more than 140 exercises, but that's kind of the basics, and we'll be trying to add to that. So if you want, head over to our YouTube page, check out those videos. Also, next thing on the list, I want to talk about the importance of in-season training. So this is the end of February. We're getting ready towards spring sports. And basically what that means is kids are going to start practicing 5 or 6 days a week. They're going to have 3 or 4 games. They're going to have homework. They're going to want to hang out with their friends. They're going to be busy. Okay? And what gets put on the back burner? Strength and conditioning, right? The gym. So we want to try to prevent that for 2 reasons. First reason, probably the second most important, I'll get to in a second. Second most important is maintaining your strength. So we have kids in here in the off season, and they go like this. They shoot right up, okay, with results. All of a sudden they leave for the in-season. About a third of our clients, kiddos, leave for their particular season just because they think they're too busy to come here, okay? So we want to try to prevent that from happening because of their 2 reasons. Their loss of strength is the first one, okay? So strength is something that you can practice on the field all day long. You will get very good at your sport-specific skills. However, you will lose your strength. If you're not in a setting where you are doing resistance training, you are going to lose strength. It's research, anecdotal. I can tell you, research book can tell you. Bottom line, you're going to lose strength. So what ends up happening is we have kids here in the off season. They shoot right up. They leave for the in season. They start right back at square one. So it's a constant up and down battle that we're trying to deal with. Okay. Versus about two-thirds of our kids stay with us year round. And what I really want to encourage is making this a year-round supplement. And you see those kids, I mean, I can show you a graph. They go straight linear progression right up as far as results, improving in strength. And probably the #1 reason that I encourage in-season training is injury prevention, okay? Think about, we're about 75% lacrosse athletes. If I come on to a defender and all of a sudden I have to cut and change direction, okay? If I do not have the strength to do that time and time again, 20, 30, 40, 50 times a game, 3 or 4 games a week, times a whole season, think about all that force being applied, okay? If I don't have the strength to keep up with that, what's going to happen, okay? I'll tell you what's going to happen. Torn ACL, torn MCL. Rolled ankle, pulled hip flexor, pulled hamstring, pulled glute, okay? If you don't have the strength to decelerate, and that's just one example, there's thousands of examples, but if you don't have the strength to decelerate, you're going to have an injury. So the biggest reason for in-season training is really injury prevention. So again, I won't go on anymore. I can chat about it for days, but don't forget the importance of in-season training. Obviously, we want to have our kids here year-round, but also keeping them injury-free is our #1 priority. Injury prevention is a huge thing for strength and conditioning, so know the importance of it. Next thing I want to talk about, we're almost done here, stay with me, is the member referral program. So member referral program, we've been doing it for a couple months, it's been great. You guys know I don't do newspaper ads, I don't pay for marketing, anything like that. I think in this setting, how we get new people is because our clients are getting results and they tell their friends and their friends want to join. Okay, that's awesome. That's how we grow as a family here. So to help you with that, to reward you with that, we do our member referral program. I just want to remind you about what that is. So we have our tickets on the board. They're about yay big, and what it is it's 3 spots to fill out. 3 people that you think may be interested in coming here. Okay, so you write down 3 people that may be interested in coming here, hand it into one of the coaches. Automatically, just by handing in that ticket, even if we never hear from these people, automatically, just for handing in the ticket, you can choose from a protein shake, a t-shirt, or 10% off your next month. Okay, just by handing the ticket in. If you hand the ticket in and 1 person signs up, you get a free month. 2 people sign up, you get 2 free months. 3 people sign up, 3 free months. Okay, you can hand in as many tickets as you want. Okay, we don't put a restriction on that. So make sure you're getting a hold of that. It's a good way to either save some money on your monthly membership or pick up a nice fresh t-shirt or protein shake. Okay, and lastly, I'm trying to keep this under 10 minutes. I'm not looking at how long it is. It's probably over 10 minutes, but hopefully you're still with me. Last thing I promise is wanted to do an introduction to our interns. A lot of you have seen them around. I just wanted to give you a lowdown on what's happening with our staff here. I got some pretty big announcements here at the end of this. So for those who don't know, we work closely with UNE over there in Biddeford. I graduated from there, and a lot of our coaches are from there. We get 3 or 4 interns from them every semester. Through the exercise science program, they have to do a couple hundred hours in order to graduate. So kids who are interested in strength conditioning and fitness come here and do their hours. So not only do they get the practical experience, but I put them through tests and give them homework and all that stuff, just like it would be a regular class. So we have 4 interns with us. For those who don't know who they are, I'm going to do a quick introduction to them. They're not here with me. I'm here by myself about 10 o'clock in the morning because we are closed right now. But 4 interns. Sam is a basketball player at UNE, majoring in exercise science. Nick is a lacrosse player at UNE, majoring in exercise science. John is a hockey referee, majoring in exercise science. And Orlando is a MMA, mixed martial art, UFC guru, who is also majoring in exercise science over at UNE. So those 4 guys are with us until about end of May. Okay, so if you see them, if you don't know who they are yet, you should, because that's their job, is to go and introduce themselves to you. But if you don't know who they are yet, go shake their hand and find out who the hell they are. Next on the list is Mr. Jared. Okay, Jared, a couple announcements on him. He is going to be leaving us, but in a good way. He, for those who don't know, graduated from UMaine Farmington back in 2009 and came to me, I think, probably August or September of last year with an email, total random email, and said, hey, you know, Mr. Spurling, you know, Jared, and I'm thinking about doing an internship at your facility and just like to get some experience. Met with him, sweetest guy ever, brought him in as an intern, and he's been volunteering with us since, you know, the fall of last year. He's a speed and agility guru, fast as tech. So he redesigned our whole speed and agility program on top of helping us out with all of our sessions. So a huge thanks to him on that. But he's taken a next step in his career, and he's temporarily leaving us for massage school. He's had a huge passion for massage, so he wants to combine his strength and conditioning knowledge with massage, so kind of bridge those 2 together. So he's off, he's leaving next week for massage school for 16 months. It's here locally in southern Maine, so he'll be popping in and out here sporadically, but you will not see him as much. However, after his program, he will be a massage therapist as well as a strength and conditioning coach like he already is. So we hope to bring him back to have him offer both of those services with us, okay? So stay tuned for that next year. And lastly on the list, you guys all know Sean. Sean has been with me since the beginning. Great guy, does the early morning shift for me. He's still going strong here in the morning. God bless him, waking up at 4:30 in the morning, coming in here. I don't know how he does it, but thank God he does it. Last on the list, Mr. Josh. For those who don't know a lot about Josh, Josh is from down East Maine originally. He goes to UNE currently. He's going to be graduating in a couple months. Last fall, he did an internship with us, just like those 4 guys did. Difference being with him, he lives in Falmouth right now, which for those who don't know is about 45 minutes from us. And he came in and asked if he could start 2 months early from his internship. So didn't have to, didn't need to, but he was doing 20, 30, 40 hours a week here with us, total volunteer before his internship even started, driving every day from Falmouth. Then he did his internship, finished his hours. Okay, I'm done my hours. I want to keep staying here. I want to keep volunteering. Okay, great, good. So he finished his internship back in November of last year, and he's been volunteering ever since then. And I'm pretty pumped to announce, he doesn't even know this yet, but at 2 o'clock today, he's going to walk in this door. I'm going to go meet with him in the office. He's going to think he's getting in trouble. I'm going to hand him a piece of paper, and he's going to be our next full-time employee. So we're going to hire him on. He'll be, as soon as, right now, he's still doing 20, 30 hours a week, but as soon as he graduates in May, he'll be doing full-time, 43 hours a week with us. So we're pretty excited for that. He's a great guy, real dedicated, real knowledgeable guy. For those who don't know, he's grown a lot since he's been here. So real dedicated guy, looking pretty invested in the business as far as wanting to see it grow and stuff like that. He's shown a tremendous amount of effort for me. So I'm going to reward him with a nice full-time job here starting today. So if you see him, give him a pat on the back. And that's it for today's newsletter. Let me know the format of this. Let me know what you think about it. I probably rambled on for too long. Hopefully you guys are still listening. But if you like this format, I'll do it. If you don't, I'll go back to typing away for a page or two, if that's what you like. But don't forget, next Wednesday, retesting Harlem Shake film. Pretty excited about that. Check out our blogs, check out our articles. If you're not on the Facebook page, YouTube page, get on that. Don't forget about our charity stuff coming up. And again, I tell you in writing every time that I thank you for your support, but I wouldn't be here today without any of you, so I can't thank you enough for your continued support, whether you are a member here, a personal training client, or you subscribe to our newsletter. You help me grow, whether that be through a membership or through just subscribing to our newsletter. That's all growth in my mind. So thank you for your continued support, and stay tuned next month for another newsletter. Thanks for watching.